It's Making the Grade, starring Connor Chin. Mark Barron. Jake Olinger. Skylar Trimper. Julian Evans. Steven Soteric. Jared Voodoo. Sam DeCoste. Zohib Butt. Andy Malouf. Adam Ing. Sukanya Puther. Kelly Biancamano. Yinka Bowlerin. Jamie Lewis.
Yo, 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 welcome to Making the Grade.
With Sam and Zohib.
Sam and Zoe.
Season 12, episode 5.
How are y'all doing today?
Crazy episode today.
We got a whole lot for y'all.
So stay tuned.
Yep, stay tuned, because I know y'all want to see more of these lovely faces.
And voices.
And voices. Matter of fact, I'm going to be spitting bars later.
Shoot, really?
Of course. Got to give the people what they want. We're all ain't about that country acoustics no more.
It's about that fire.
Heck yeah, we're starting global warming.
All right. Moving on, we got Meet the Crew.
Let's meet the crew. It's all about the homies, am I right?
Of course. Every year, Making the Grade has a new group of students that produce our show. This is the second episode where we take a look at 3 of our valuable cast members. Let's check it out.
Video has been enjoyed by students at South Brunswick High School throughout their career as a high school student, from intro to video up until making the grade. Students have produced numerous projects and presentations throughout the years, but no one knows what goes on behind the scenes. This is Meet the Crew. The video classes offered at South Brunswick High School have allowed students to adapt the necessary skills that they will use in the future.
I will use these skills in the future because I want to go into communications, so a lot of the technical skills are going to be used, and I also know that I can use the skills of cooperation and hands-on, work and communication with others in basically everything in life.
Going into high school, beyond college, I wanted to pursue criminal justice and become a cop. But then once I found out about video class, it actually changed my whole mindset of everything, and it made me become a communications major. And I'm actually going to go into college pursuing communications and go in there and trying to become a sports broadcaster is my now new dream of a job.
I'm definitely going to use the skills that I've learned in video in the future because I am going into communications. I've got accepted into a few schools so far for communications and film and radio and television. I want to be a director one day for possibly a news station. Much like my aunt, she works for CBS, and I want to do what she does really badly. So everything that I've learned here, even working with the avid media composer, they use that in the real world too. So everything I learned here, I'm going to take that with me in the future.
Memories have been made in C-104, and each crew member will carry their experiences with them onto the next chapter in their lives.
Greatest accomplishment had to be, in general, being able to record videos with my friends and seeing us all grow as producers, you could say, and videographers. And I would say my favorite video had to be my stop motion video that I made where I think this everything about it was just so perfectly done, especially for our experience in Avid and our experience in video and editing and stuff like that. I feel like we did much higher than our expectations were, and that'll definitely go down as probably one of my favorite videos in high school.
So I came into video not knowing anything about editing or making any sort of video. So just learning and getting good at those kind of skills is probably the biggest accomplishment. And then learning how to use broadcast technology, that too has been one of the best things.
I'd say the most memorable part about being in this video program is definitely being with the people that I've been surrounded by. They're some of my best and closest friends now. I love going out with them. I love going to little parties or lunch or wherever. And they're definitely some of my closest friends. And I love working with them and making videos with them. And I wish all of them success for the future.
Now we can see how the video program has allowed students to expand their creativity and adapt essential skills that they will use in the future. This is how videos are made in C104, and this is Meet the Crew.
We can't wait to see more amazing productions by our phenomenal cast members in the months to come.
For sure, for sure. Now, let's see what the rest of the crew has been up to.
Actually, talking about us?
No, I'm talking about the Viking Closet. Now, shall we check in on the prom dress drive?
Oh, yeah, yes, of course, yes, of course.
Let's roll it.
Checking in on the 8th annual Viking Prom Dress event, a yearly occasion where SPHS girls can get free prom dresses. This is Miss Boyer and Miss Wright's first prom dress event as advisors of the Viking Closet.
The prom dress event is an event where girls from South Brunswick and in neighboring townships can come and shop for dresses, accessories, shoes for free. It's so that everyone has an opportunity to, go to the prom with the dress of their dreams.
The event is totally free, which is one of the main things that we want everyone to know and pride ourselves on. Is it's an opportunity, again, for people who might have a financial need to still make memories at prom. I think it's also, the reputation has spread to other high schools, so we are participating in other high schools' dress drives in the area by donating ours after our event is over.
The event was sponsored by multiple organizations and locals in the community.
We received over 200 donations for this year's event. I think still are even coming in because even though the event was held on February 16th, there are still people who are willing to donate dresses for our future events of it. So I know we'll collect a lot more by the end of the year.
We have dresses that KKD's gave us from last year, but most of our donations from this year were from people outside and from our community who gave us the dresses, and we also got monetary donations from Dollar Tree and Costco.
So we have partnerships. We've received donations from community members all over, and staff members such as Ms. Webb and Ms. Garcia have been able to partner with nail salons, catering events, dry cleaners, everyone that we may need to make this event a success and to make sure that the individuals who participate have everything that they need.
The prom dress event is one of the most anticipated events of the calendar every year in SPHS, and it carries a special meaning for students and faculty alike.
So what makes it so special is you get to see firsthand what the effect is on the girls. The girls come in from all over and they're able to receive free prom dresses and have the opportunity to go to prom. And everyone's very happy. We have all brand new beautiful dresses for them.
This event is special because it gives so many people the opportunity to, who maybe can't afford it otherwise, gives them the opportunity to have a beautiful dress and to win raffles for makeup and jewelry and to get shoes and accessories and everything that they need, and so that they can have access to that.
I know that the dress event has been a success for many years, and it felt really good to be able to help students who normally might have a problem getting to prom with all of the financial costs, and so to be able to help them make memories and to attend this event felt really good.
We thank the Viking Closet for allowing Making the Grade to cover this special day at SPHS. This is it from the prom dress event.
Some pretty dresses for the lucky girls that got their hands on them.
And even though the event is over, girls can still grab a dress or two because the Viking Closet has leftovers. That was the prom dress event.
So, We are now in the middle of our third quarter here at SPHS, and many of our students are sharing their plans for the next year and beyond. This video highlights alternative routes after high school. Take a look.
My name is Beth Sawatsky.
I'm Mary Burke.
I'm Brendan Hartley.
I am Gilad Bachman.
In the near future, many South Brunswick high school students plan on going to college for the next chapter of their lives. But what about the students that are taking a different direction? We interviewed several students in order to uncover their plans.
I plan on going to the police force.
I'm planning on taking a gap year and doing internships and taking some courses at Middlesex County College.
I plan on joining the Marine Corps.
I plan on most likely going into a trade school.
We know our students are passionate about their dreams and aspirations, but we wanted to know why they chose their specific route.
I chose to do this because 1, I don't want to live a life with debt, and 2, I like helping out the community in a way that most people think is a male-dominant opportunity.
I chose the Marine Corps because it's something that I've always wanted to do, and it just seems like the better route for me.
I decided to do this instead of immediately going to college because I didn't want to start my life, graduate from college immediately in like $70,000 of debt. And I thought it was just a smarter plan than just going immediately to college and kind of throwing myself in. I get to take that time to think about what I want to do and make a plan for where I really want to go and just make sure that this is what I want to do with my life.
There are so many options for high schoolers after graduation, and we want to embrace everyone's decisions. South Brunswick has many different kinds of students, and everyone has their own route that they will take once they graduate.
I think it'll just offer me a better connection to the community and also a way to help others in a way that I don't think I could do on my own.
So yeah, I'm going to be working with my uncle. He has his own company, it's called DLC. This summer after my junior year is over, I should be going to work with him, get some experience, see what it's like working within the HVAC universe.
So I'm hoping that my gap year is going to offer me experience in the field that I want to go into. I'm probably going to go into political science, so I'm hoping to do an internship with a congresswoman or congressman in New Jersey, and hopefully that'll give me the experience of working in the field that I want to work in.
We asked our kids why they believe college is the typical route for seniors after high school.
College is usually the more popular choice because 1, society deems it necessary that you need a degree in order to succeed in life, and South Brunswick High School especially forces that down your throat, saying that college is necessary in order to succeed in life.
School also forces a lot of people to choose college, as it does open you up to a lot of bigger opportunities. But also a lot of kids choose to go to college to better their education further.
I think that the school could definitely offer more opportunities for someone who is not just immediately going to college, because there are definitely more people like me. It's not like everyone is just going to college. There are people who are, going to the military, taking a gap year like me, stuff like that. So I think that if the school was more open to that, instead of kind of immediately shutting down when it's mentioned, that would be a lot better.
Now we are joined by Jamie, a senior at SPHS who helped put together the last segment you just saw to tell us more about what you learned. Jamie, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So this is a really interesting topic that you investigated, especially for all the seniors at SPHS. So what have you learned about after interviewing all the people who are taking alternative routes after high school?
So we interviewed several different kids who are going on several different routes. So I was able to see, okay, this person's going there and why they're choosing what they chose. So like we had Gilad, who's going to trade school after his junior year, he told us, and we had several kids who said they were going either to the armed forces, like Marines, and it was pretty fascinating to learn why they chose where they chose to go.
Based on your interviews, what do you think are some of the advantages of not going to college after high school?
So a lot of the kids in the school, not all of them are going to go to a college or university next year. So it's interesting to see the types of kids who are going off to college and who aren't, because not everybody is meant to go to a university. Some kids are taking time off, some kids are going immediately, but everyone has their own reason, everyone has their own experiences, their own connections, and some kids feel like they'll make more money or they'll save a lot of money in the long run.
Is there any more advice or information you'd like to give our viewers about this subject?
Yeah, not everyone, like I said, is going to go to college, or some people are waiting to go to college. So I feel like us as a district, we have to be able to communicate that because many kids feel like if they don't go to college, then they won't be successful in the future, but that is definitely not the case. So this is why we shared this message, because we want everyone to know. And also as a school, we have to create more opportunities for the kids who aren't going to college.
Thank you for enlightening us on this topic, and of course, thanks for your time. Great work as always.
Yeah, thank you.
So it's March, it's Food Drive Month. It's that time of year again, so here's a short video to tell you all about it. Listen up for details.
South Brunswick High School is on a mission to end hunger. From March 4th to the 18th, students are collecting non-perishable items for the Middlesex County Food Drive, which are then distributed to the food pantries in surrounding towns. Items will be collected during your 1A class. In previous years, classes who collect the most out of the whole month got a pizza party or bagels or something along those lines. This year, 1A classes will compete each week for prizes, and the prizes are unknown, so you will have to win in order to find out. There will be a tally mark showing the top 5 1A classes on a bulletin board outside of the activities office. We hope to see South Brunswick students come together and reach their goal of ending hunger. Good luck!
All donations are appreciated. Step up and do something for those in need. It's up to you, South Brunswick.
Indeed. Your favorite duo is back with another intense interrogation, this time with Mrs. Sweeney. Let's check it out.
Oh, doing the clap? For the clap. A little more. Up a little. Down a little. Right there. Go ahead. Start. All right. Welcome back, students, faculty members, and anybody else who watches the show. Welcome back to the, what is it, the 5th installment?
Yeah, about fifth
Installment of Factual Faculty.
We have a very special guest today, Mrs. Duca Sweeney. How are you?
How are you doing today?
Fine, thanks, guys. How are you?
I'm good. Good. So we're gonna ask you a couple questions today. The first format of this is actually gonna be a speed question. So we're gonna ask you about 7 questions. So the first thing that comes to your mind, that's what you give your answer to.
Okay.
And then the next 3 you're gonna have be more open-ended, so you can take a little bit more time to answer them.
Okay.
Let's jump into this. If you were to own a country, what would the national animal be?
Monkey.
Best guitarist of all time.
I'll go with Slash.
All right. Cheesiest sitcom.
Oh my goodness. Cheesiest sitcom. I only know kids shows. Hannah Montana, is that a sitcom?
Choreographer who said everything by saying nothing at all, say what?
Yeah, you could cover
Yeah,
that.
Hannah Montana.
Okay.
Best snack to binge.
Binge snack, ice cream.
All right. Which do you prefer, sweet or savory?
Savory.
Favorite Girl Scout cookie.
Thin Mint.
Indiana Jones or Star Wars?
Oh. Indiana Jones.
All right. Open-ended time.
Where could you see yourself working if you didn't work here?
I would be a party planner.
A party planner.
Ooh.
Yes.
So you're good at planning parties?
Yes, I love planning parties.
Cool.
Kids parties, adult parties, fun parties. Not adult weird parties, adult good parties.
That's cool. Jake, what about you?
If you were to go on a game show, which game show would it be?
Well, I would like to say Jeopardy, but I probably wouldn't do well in Jeopardy, so I'll say Wheel of Fortune. Good with words. English teacher, good with words.
If you could live in any fictional universe, where would you live?
Fictional universe. There was a movie when I was a little kid called Xanadu with Olivia Newton-John. I'd go live there with Olivia Newton-John and Xanadu.
Cool. Sounds nice, because a lot of people are gonna pick a lot of high action things, but that just kind of sounds scary to me.
No, I gotta go back to my childhood, in fantasy land.
Sounds pretty.
sounds pretty nice. All right, thank you.
You're welcome. I have boring answers. These are boring answers.
Oh, no, it's totally fine. But for being on the show, we have this tradition that we do now, is that every single time we have someone on the show, we have you to sign a picture.
Oh, look how cute.
So could you please sign this picture for our wall of fame?
Yes, this is for my daughter's birthday.
Did you plan that party?
This was in her school, but I did plan her party. Those are the pictures that we should show. That party, it was a science party. It was awesome. The kids dressed up as little scientists. They did experiments.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Thank you for being on the show, Miss Duco.
You're welcome. Thanks, guys.
Shout out Mr. Sweeney over there. You want to give a shout out to him?
Yes, shout out to Mr. Sweeney.
Hey, that's right, that's right.
He never wants to be on camera.
Never does, I don't know why.
He doesn't like to be in regular photographs either.
He's like a ghost.
Yeah. Well, that concludes the 5th installment of Factual Faculty. Until next time, this is Jay.
And Jay, make me great.
Thank you, Jake and Julian, for having an interview that isn't as absurdly long. And as always, a big thank you to Mrs. Sweeney for taking the time for this interview.
J&J never failed to disappoint. Now, in this episode of Making the Grade, we have decided to spread a little positivity throughout SPHS by showing random people our random acts of kindness. Check it out.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Kindness.
Good morning.
I just want to say thanks for always looking out for us. Have a good day.
Yes, Jim. Hi, Bria. Hey, I hope you have a good day.
Thank you, you too.
Oh, I just wanted to say you guys look really cool doing that.
Oh, thank you.
I really liked it. It was awesome.
Thank you. Hey, DeBerry. I hope you're having a great day.
I love it. Jamie, Stephen, I hope you're having a great day.
Thank you, Kelly. I love your sweatshirt.
Thank you. Reggie, you always look beautiful.
Thanks, Cal.
No problem.
I admire your hard work and dedication to everything that you do.
Aw, that made me so happy.
Hey, Mr. Sweeney. I hope you're having a great day.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep on smiling.
Have a great day, everyone.
How sweet. We hope you guys all choose to do something nice for someone else today or every day.
Each and every day, extremely important news around the world goes unnoticed. But luckily, 2 of the members of Making the Grade crew feel that that should be changed. Here is What in the World by Mark and Andy.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to yet another episode of What in the World.
My name is Mark.
And I'm Andy, and we got some juicy articles for you today.
That's right, our first subject talks about Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage, huh? Isn't that the guy that stole the Declaration of Independence?
That's right, that's right. In fact, he's actually so popular, he has his own festival dedicated just to him.
There's a Nicolas Cage festival just for him?
Just for him.
Sounds pretty lit.
That's right, it was lit because actually someone lit themselves on fire and did jumping jacks.
Just some random guy?
Actually, it was his stunt double.
Oh, so there's 2 Nicolas Cages.
There's 2 Nicolas Cages.
Does that mean there's 2 Declarations of Independence?
There might be. A professional stuntman attempted to break a Guinness World Record of performing jumping jacks while on fire at a Michigan festival celebrating Nicolas Cage. Shyler White, who served as the actor's stunt double in 2016 film Dog Eat Dog was ignited at the kickoff event for the 6th annual Nicholas Uncaged event in the Hamtramck near Detroit.
An official site countered White's jumping jacks before being extinguished at 12, short of his stated goal of over 30. The Guinness World Record for most consecutive jumping jacks, full body burn, was set by Sean Kinney when he performed 30 jumping jacks in 2015 in Los Angeles. The Nicholas Uncaged Festival, an unofficial celebration of the actor's work, featured film screenings as well as performance of songs, skits, and poetry inspired by Nicolas Cage. Wow, I can't believe there's a Guinness World Record for how many jumping jacks you can do on fire.
That's right. I mean, honestly, I wonder how many jumping jacks we can do.
On fire?
No, unfortunately not on fire because that would be a little
risky.
Risky because like we don't have any safety.
And we're also not stunt doubles, but jumping jacks themselves, pretty difficult.
I think I can do better than you.
I think I can definitely do better. Welcome to the jumping jack match of the century.
Oh yeah.
Today we're gonna see who can last longest and do the most jumping jacks before the other person gets burnt out.
That's right.
Are you ready, Mark?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Feel the burn, Mark?
Oh yeah.
Too bad you're gonna lose. My pocket. You're gonna lose, Mark. I don't think you have the endurance to do all these jumping jacks and we stare at each other furiously.
I'm the best at jumping jacks.
So,
yeah?
You're wearing a beanie. I'm better than you in everything. It's a beanie of power, Mark. It gives me undetermined strength.
This settles nothing.
This settles everything.
Oh yeah? Light yourself on
First, I do jumping jacks. The only things I'm lighting on fire right now are my calories. Let you know, I ate a whole Papa John's pizza last night for dinner, and I'm burning it off right now. Right after I burn you off the competition. Feeling tired, Mark? Because I am. Hey! That was. Oh my gosh. Whew. That was one crazy workout, eh, Mark?
You're telling me.
Even though we didn't light ourselves on fire, I do feel like we burned some calories.
That's right. Me too. Me too.
You know what else is a good exercise, Mark?
What?
Running.
Running?
Yeah, like from Florida to Georgia.
That's an intense run if you ask me.
Well, an emu did exactly that. Ran all the way from Florida to the border of Georgia. February 25th, a loose emu was captured after escaping from a Florida farm and fleeing across the state border to Georgia, where it wandered residential neighborhoods. The Thomas County Sheriff's Office in Georgia said the emu had been wandering residential neighborhoods for 3 or 4 days before it was captured Sunday evening by a couple from Miscocky.
The couple took the emu back to the farm while authorities worked to identify the owner, who was eventually determined to be a fellow Miscocky resident. Another emu was captured Thursday in Alabama, 12 days after it escaped from the Serenity Animal Farm, located just outside of Clanton. What are you doing?
I'm training to go to Georgia. I gotta be better than the emu, because I need to become an emu, because I can go wherever I want.
Sounds legit.
Okay, maybe this is a bit too much. You see?
Calm down. It's all right.
I'm not the best in shape.
It's all right.
It's all right?
All right, we got this. Now,
first I gotta become a cheetah, then I'll become an emu. And then I'll see you in Georgia.
Spiritual animal status.
But for the rest of you, see you in the next episode.
Yep. But before we go, I think we should have a rematch on that.
A rematch?
On the jumping jack.
On the jumping jacks.
Yeah.
You dare challenge the emu to a rematch?
Yes, because now you're an emu. I feel like it could be better.
All right, let's go and do this.
Here we go.
Let's go. See you guys in the next
time.
I'm winning the world. I'm winning.
It truly does seem that the world never disappoints.
Thanks again to Mark and Andy. Can't wait to see what's in store on their next installment.
Of course, of course. Maybe, matter of fact, maybe Mark and Andy can report on the fire that's about to occur. As promised, it's bar spitting time. Making the grade, y'all check Mark's fade, yo, we ain't afraid, yo, speaking for the people, these ending skills are lethal, these bars symbolic like the eagle, hit him with the heat, yo, funk like crazy evil, Ivy should be legal, we know how to put on the show after college is gonna bring us dope, check the money like they're making the banks overflow, pop checks like confetti, forget buying from, we gon' buy levies, y'all better be ready, big body Mr. Sweetie coming in heavy, taught us how to carry clips on one another like an Ed and Ferry, skills are an overkill, like let me in the industry already. Hey.
Thank you, Zohib. I guess I have to sign off myself. What a ride we've had here on episode 5. Thank you again for joining us, and stay tuned for episode 6. Until then, for our amazing cast and crew, for Zohib, I'm Sam from Making the Grade, and we'll see you next time.